Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. Just had breakfast with the wife. So we hop into our tractor with the trailer, head over to the harvester, which today is going to be blue, as you can see. You're stopping? Alright. We're going to bring the tractor and trailer up to the field that we're going to harvest first of all. I thought about plowing the field first, but then I thought, you know what, the trailer's already hooked up. We're going to harvest some first. And then maybe do some plowing, and then probably the next day we can cultivate the fields. Be my guess. Because I don't think I can harvest this field, plow, and cultivate everything all in one go. That'd be just like way too much. I'm getting hungry. I just had breakfast with the wife. Okay, I really didn't have nothing to eat, but you know what I'm saying. I did check the jobs. Everything today is transport, so I may do that as well. I don't want to lack off on the jobs because, like I did say, this is a season that we're going to kind of focus on the social points, which we've done really well at. So maybe after I do the harvesting, we will do a couple transport jobs. I may not do all of them. Some are in the middle of nowhere. It could be that the NPCs are walking about the map and they're not in easy accessible locations right now. But we'll worry about that later. But for sure, I want to harvest this field and probably hire someone to plow it, because this is a big field. This is 3.15 hectares, so it's a pretty decent sized field. It'd probably take me like 4 to, well, maybe 5 in-game hours to plow this field, which right now, yeah, I got a lot of work to do. But like I said, it's also, I'm also not going to try to rush everything as well. But although I do want to keep some of the fields in the rotation as they should be. Especially a field of this size. If I can get someone to plow it, which I should be able to. And we'll try to cultivate the fields ourselves if I can get some time. As far as seeding the fields, sometimes it's cheaper to hire a worker to seed the fields because you don't have to pay for the seed, the fuel for your tractor, your time. It's almost worth it to pay someone to do it if you can. So today we got our blue harvester. Designed it myself. No brand name on it, so yeah, it's ours. As you can see, our maize field to our left is growing quite nicely. That will probably take another month, I think, before it's ready for harvest. Like I said, in due time. So this is kind of our goal today. Get this field harvested, hire someone to plow it, maybe do 2, and who knows, see how ambitious I am, see what time it is. We'll do some transport jobs, and I probably will show that. And then, yeah, we'll grab the plow on our tractor, and we'll plow that 1 hectare field, so that shouldn't take too long. And if I get a chance today, probably talk to the wife, even though I did talk to her yesterday. Seems kind of funny to say, hey, I need to talk to my wife today. Like, in real life, you would go days without talking with your wife. It is kind of bad. I hope the devs get to it at some point, but they would have to kind of rewrite some of the storyline to where the main character of the game could be a female. Because I know there's women out there playing this game. I see them on the discussion boards asking questions. No, don't lower the header. Or raise the header, I should say. Actually, at first when I'm painting this harvester this morning, I didn't like the color blue too much, but I said, well, it's a different color. I really hope there's some things in this game, but I don't understand how come the devs haven't quite gotten to it yet. I had a comment on my last episode about the grass in the field, and it's like, yeah, I know, it's... I've said it, I think I've said it more than enough, but I guess maybe not enough. You cannot harvest the grass in the fields. You can cut it, but you can't do anything else with it, so don't bother. I have grass in my fields just in case there's an update to it. I can show you how it's done. We can learn together. So that's the only reason why I have some grass fields. I think I have 2 grass fields. Not that big either. So grass in your fields are pretty much worthless. Don't do it. And the other thing, like, you know, why can't our tractors stay the same color? I'm surprised they're having a hard time with a harvester keeping this color that is painted for some reason. But the last update was a pretty good update, I think, that they had. So with all the new voices in the game, every character seems to kind of have its own voice. There might be a couple repeaters in there, but that's fine. But at least we got voiceovers. The load-in time for the game was a real bonus. It doesn't take, you know, 3 to 5 minutes. Now it takes, like, you know, just under a minute. At least on my PC specs. And my PC is getting rather on the, I don't want to say the old side, but it could use some new components. But yeah, I am. This blue color is kind of, I'm kind of liking it today. Well, the combine's almost full. So if you want to keep track, because I'm probably going to harvest the field and go up and deliver it anyways, but see if I can remember at 668,000. Well, I'm not saying the 2 million part, yes, I understand, but we're at 668,000. So hopefully today we can get up to 700,000. I would hope, maybe. That might be a, well, maybe not be a stretch. It's a pretty big field. If I can remember which buttons to hit, don't get confused with the other farming game. Buttons are just a little bit different. But yeah, I'm going to get crack on this field. I'll be here probably for a while. And you know me, I'll bring you back when we're just about ready to wrap up the field. So probably somewhere when the harvester is right in this area. This looks like the middle. Yeah, somewhere in here. So I shall see you shortly. It's 8:30 in the morning, so we'll see what time it is when I get there. There, that field is all harvested. I'm just going to park the harvester right here. It's actually got to empty the tank today. Just going to park it there because I don't know what field I'll be doing next tomorrow. All the fields up there are pea. They're ready to harvest, but I'm waiting for the 2 barley fields to turn. Those may take a couple extra days because I think those fields we didn't get to for a while in the springtime. But this will be our second load up to the sell point, and it's not quite a full trailer. So we harvested more yesterday than we did today, so not as productive. But this was one field, that was 2. So if you add up those 2 fields, I think it would be just a little bit bigger than this one here. But it's all fine, it's all good. Let the traffic go first for a change. So you can see these fields up here, these are all pea up here that have turned. I must have been in a pea frenzy or something. I know we got lupine elsewhere. I think I got soy in a couple fields, but it looks like I planted It seemed like when I was doing the springtime, sowing the fields, it didn't seem like I put that much pea in one area. But oh well, it is what it is. And I'm probably, these fields that we're doing, I'm not going to spray liquid slurry on it. I'll spray liquid slurry on the fields that we do corn on. Because I'm hoping to get more liquid slurry on the fields for September. The corn fields that we harvest in about another month or so, I'm not going to bother reseeding until September. So we can save more slurry that way, if that makes sense. But we were at $668,000 to start the day. So we're going to come up just shy of $700,000 at $14,000 per trailer. Yeah, we're just going to come up just shy of it. But we don't really have goals for the money anymore. It's all has to do with the social points. Usually when you get down to about 2,000 liters left in this trailer, you can start lowering it because it should all sell before the trailer lowers. If you're just trying to, pick up some time here and there. But now we're going to go drop off the trailer. We're going to pick up the plow. And then we'll go park the tractor and plow down at the field. It is, getting to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, we'll go park the tractor and the plow down at the field and we'll do some of these transport jobs. And then whatever time we have left in the day, we'll plow that field, which I should be able to get it done. I think, anyways. Usually the transport jobs don't take too long. I think the lupine fields down over the hill are ready as well. But I decided to do some of the pea fields over here. Alright, trailer is dropped off. We'll go pick up our magic plow. I kind of forgot what color. I think we repainted it. Actually, I think you can see it on the front part. It's like a brownish, like a copper color. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to, I'm going to stop here before I forget. The field that we just did, plow the field for $378-ish. Somewhere around there. It was like $377 and change. I mean, we just harvested that field for 28 grand. I think we can pay someone $400 to plow it, right? So I assume this worker down here is done. Alright. Not too bad, I suppose. Let's see, I'll flip the plow over so that's ready to roll when I get done with the transport jobs. I just had some lunch, so we should be all set on the jobs there. Yeah, it's like you got one here in the middle of nowhere, I got one here. This one here sometimes can lead you... Nope, I didn't want to. Really? I clicked on the tractor. This one here can lead you up to this area here. But we'll go grab these two, because more than likely these two will lead us down to Stevie. Sometimes I call him Stevie. But at least do a couple of them here. Where is everyone? They're all over by the cow barn, with no cows in it. Who's got it? Frank's got the job.
Hello.
Hello.
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
There's something I need indeed. Care to...
And like I told you before, I'm hitting the space bar just to speed up the
Sounds
progress
good.
of the dialogue. Because, you know, you've seen it before. Hopefully. We know he's got a package. His friend has it. He wants us to go pick it up. But now, where's the other one? Are they at the church? Yes, they're at the church. The church or the pond. I knew it was one or the other. But at least we'll get, you know, got to do at least 2 of our jobs. That way, at least get our 1,000 social points for the day. Yes, you can hear people talking in the background if you just... You're not hearing voices in your head if you just heard that. There were people at that pond talking. But we'll grab these 2 jobs at least. Take care of these and we'll go plow. And if we get done plowing early, then maybe I'll do one other one off cam or something. Try to get them done.
Care to talk? Good after.
That
I am
space
looking
bar.
for work.
There is something I need.
Yes, we know.
Sounds good.
Sure speeds up the progress when you do it that way. No, I don't want to.
I'm here
hire
for the
anyone.
package.
Sure,
I'm here for the...
sure.
Had to do it twice because there's 2 packages. Oh, I don't need to run to the car. I just need to run back up here. And we'll click on this. Get turned around when we jump off the tractor like I always do. Let's go see if Frank, make sure we get the right package to Frank. Don't get one to get the packages mixed up.
Here's the package.
Thank you. Here's...
Now sometimes you gotta come up to Frank to get the package, so... He might be a middleman. But there's 700 social points, and we'll get like another 600 from this guy, I think it was. Gotta get a little bit of our exercise in today running around. I will say with the amount of jobs I did in the past couple of days, I'm not going to miss it when I reach 1 million social points. I don't really have to run out and do jobs. I would like it, you know, when they do update it and we can fix the buildings again. Or more buildings, I would like to do that. Maybe upgrade the buildings.
Here's the package.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Got some twins here. Wearing the same exact clothes. Alright, let's head over to our plow. There we go. Lower the bridge and we'll start plowing away our own field here. Oh wait, turn on my second axle. Yeah, this field is just under a hectare? Yeah, just under. So it won't take me too long. We can see even this field here likes to drag me to the east. That'd be to the east, I believe, because we're plowing north. And down we go. I think this is the first time I plowed with this paint job. The bronze. It's more like a bronze, I think. I'm hoping the other guy across the street, he plowed it to 100% even though you can see stubble over there. Now, depending on how busy we get in a couple days, I may actually pay someone to cultivate these fields. We'll have to see. We're going to have enough work to do as it is. Just because the way we did the cornfields won't be ready until July, I would assume. But I don't want to be working too late now that I got a kid. You know, I can't, you know, spend all day in the field. You got to spend some time with the family. Family's not hurting for money, or, you know, we're socially loved, almost. Not be loved, which is the achievement we're after for the 1,000,000 social points. We're loved. Although you see a lot of faces of the people in town, we got a lot of the neutral kind of looking faces. Also, I would say if you're really hurt on food for your farmer, I wouldn't worry about eating until it comes time to doing jobs for other people, because it doesn't really seem to affect you too much. I know they said you'd become clumsy and whatever it says at the load-in screen. But really, the only time you really need to have food in you is when it comes time to doing jobs and see when the quests are and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure that'll get changed in the future at some point. And then again, I said that a few things about this game, but I'm hoping for an update rather soon, just so I can see what the new equipment is. I know they said they're gonna, this is the patch where it's gonna be like bug fixes and rebalancing. What else was it? I'm trying to do this off the top of my head, so if I get something wrong, I apologize. But also new equipment / vehicle, whatever they want to call it. Like I said in the previous update, it says 1 new vehicle, but we got 2 last time, so who knows what they'll be adding. Like a bigger cultivator, or a bigger cultivator, or maybe a bigger cultivator. That's what I'm looking for. This plow is fine for this tractor. I hope they don't come up with a bigger plow, because if they come up with a bigger plow, we're going to need a bigger tractor. I think this tractor can handle a bigger cultivator, though. Of course, what a lot of people probably would like if we could hire workers for every field. I would especially love the big field. If I could hire a worker for the big field, the only thing I may ever do in the big field is harvest it. I don't think I'll plow it unless we get bigger tractors and equipment for it. But it is close to real life. You have a field that size, you're not going to plow it in just like 5 hours like you do these other fields. It's going to take you all day. But it's hard to make an interesting video when you're just plowing the same field all day long. That's why I decided a couple episodes ago, I said, you know what, I got to do these jobs for about a month off cam, because I did enough episodes where we were just doing jobs. And I'm pretty sure the videos probably got boring for a few people. It was making it was kind of hard to make a video and just doing jobs, so yeah, even though I had to sit down for like 5 or 6 hours. It actually kind of felt weird playing for that long and not actually doing commentary for a video. Just sitting here and, you know, jumping around the map. But like I just showed you, I showed you in the last episode and this episode doing that job, when you're talking to NPCs and you don't really want to hear the conversation, just sit there. If you hit the space bar, it just speeds right through the conversation. Trying to get into a rhythm of the plow because I'm getting kind of confused. I keep hitting the wrong button still. And then when I go play the other farming game, I hit the wrong buttons. I'm pressing the buttons for this game. I don't know if I never really look when a game comes out and it just has keys map to do certain things, I kind of just leave it the way it is. I'm usually not one to change mapping keys, but you know, maybe I should start looking at doing that so I don't get confused of what I'm doing. Although I don't think in this game you can key. Maybe you can. I pretty much, when the game came out, I just set it up for, you know, ultra graphic settings and just left all the keys the way they were and just learned. But also when this game came out, I really wasn't playing FS17 that much. I was just playing just this game, so I got used to the keys. Now I'm trying to do videos on both games, and sometimes I record one episode of Fire Emblem Sim, then record this episode. And the key bindings just get me all confused. You can see like what just happened here. I'm plowing this field. You can see how the graphics just showed like a perfectly flat field. The game still does that once in a while, so hopefully that's a bug that they kind of fix in this upcoming patch. It doesn't happen as much as it used to. Like I said, once we get done with this field, oh, look at that graphic glitch right there. It's kind of like see right through a mountain. Nice. But hopefully when we get done with this field, it gets to be right around the 98 percentile. Well, that lake that was there is now gone. I mean, that's what it looked like. It looked like a lake. I'm just trying to see how much we're done with this field, but I guess it doesn't matter because it's our field. I'm not trying to get to 96% like I would doing a job for someone else. But I rarely ever get a cultivating job, and we did a lot of plowing in the spring, but I didn't have to cultivate anyone's field. Maybe they don't like cultivating their fields, I don't know. So it looks like about, maybe including this one, 3 passes. Possibly 4, but it looks like 3. But as soon as those barley fields are ready for harvest, we'll harvest them, do some baling, and try to use that new trailer to see what it's all about. Some of you probably already got a chance to use it. Just so happens when the patch came out about a month ago, we were kind of just finishing up the spring cleaning, so I had 0 fields to try it on. Yeah, we're at 93% of the field plowed, so I think once I do the pass on the way back up, we should be able to get to 98%. And of course, once we do that, we'll bring the plow back, because we'll be done with it for at least a day or so. I may not plow many of our fields, But since we haven't plowed a while, I figured we'll do some plowing. I don't mind plowing some small fields. 98%. So we're going to call that good. What time of day is it? Just after 5:30. So that's not too bad. So I think what I'm going to do, to save you a little bit of a headache, I'm going to go there and park the tractor with a plow in our parking area. I'm going to try to get these other 2 transport jobs done. And I'll bring it back and we'll see what the wife is up to, because she shouldn't go to bed for at least a little bit longer. At least say hello to her. We got to be, you know, because it is June. You know, June, July, August are the months that quote unquote she can get pregnant. Although she didn't tell us she was pregnant until a few episodes ago. Knows what, late April. So who knows? But I'll bring it back in a second, as we can kind of see that worker's doing pretty good at plowing that field. On my last transport job of the day, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get a chance to talk to the wife today, unfortunately. It's, yeah, she'll be going to bed in like an hour. And these last 2 transport jobs are sending me to Timbuktu and West Dingleberry. It seems like it, the middle of nowheres. Yeah, as you can see, we're using our van to travel, because this is a spot, like I said, that seems to send me up here quite often lately, and there's no nice driving, dude. If I know any better, it looks like I was driving it. Yeah, we're up in this corner where I said I thought about buying a tractor, the smaller tractor.
I'm here for the... Sure.
Because, yeah, this is the job I took here, and yeah, they set me up here, and the nearest bus stop is here, and that'd be like kind of a long run. The other job, which was down here, of course, sent me up here. I did teleport back to the farm, went to the bus stop, took the bus stop here. That wasn't that long of a run, but this one here, yeah. And this is like, the other one I think paid like $320, so I got like 640 social points. Says, oh yeah, I'll just keep doing them, you know, I'm getting paid pretty well. And I come to this one, it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to pay like 260. And yeah, you got to go way over there. So yeah, not too pleased about that. I'll see what time it is, because we're going to park the van back at the yard where I always do at the bus stop, and we'll see if the wife is outside. If she's outside, we'll go talk to her before we deliver this. That's why I kind of brought you back, because either we're going to get to talk to her or not, and then we'll just go deliver the package and call it an evening. So we got that field plowed today. A worker plowed that field kind of like yesterday through the night and this morning. We got this field up here harvested, and we got someone plowing that field, and we're getting like 4 transport jobs done. Let's go see if the wife is outside, or did she go to bed? No, she's outside. Okay, it's 7:30, so I got a little bit longer. It's good to talk to her because, you know, who knows what will happen. Let's see what we can say this time of the evening.
So nice to see you, dear.
Well, of course it is. I'm me. Let's compliment her.
You are so beautiful. I wish I'd dream about you tonight.
I won't skip through this conversation because...
It is so nice to hear. Thank you.
You know, we don't want to happen to skip on something that she might say something very important. She seems to like me very much. Interesting.
Good afternoon, dear.
Let's see how she is.
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
I'm perfect, darling. Thank you.
Usually at this time...
Honey?
I can tell her I'm
so
off
nice
to
to
bed.
See you, dear.
I am off to work, I guess.
I am off to work. Have a great day.
It's 7:30 at night.
Bye, sweetheart.
So, all right. So we got to talk to her, which is, you know, what most people are saying helps lead to her getting pregnant, but I'm not sure with a kid in the crib that's going to happen again, but who knows? So we'll take this bus stop down here. You can kind of see what our fields are doing down here. We got some lupine here. Got, looks like lupine down there. Canola there. Well, let's go get like our 500 social points.
Here's the package you...
Thank you.
So how much was it? Oh, 588. Not too bad. It is what it is. So let's teleport back to the house. I was going to tell her I'm off to bed, but that may not happen. So that may not give me the option. I'll leave these gates open because I'm going to try to repaint the harvester every other day before recording. Just to mix it up. Because obviously when I restart the game it's going to be yellow. But at least this time when we light the fire it's actually evening. And I was getting actually pretty tired. I actually had to have a beer halfway through the day because the last job I went to take, I got there and it wasn't giving me the option. My food was down like 50 and of course my sleep down to 30. It wasn't showing me the job, so I had a beer which gave me enough health to get the job back. So there we have it. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you next time on the Day in the Farm. But until then, have a good one.